Hetkinen, miten helvetissä mä pääsin takaisin täältä? Ah. Kyllä se rätisi. Mä tarkistin se, kun mä kattoin ihan tallenteen alusta asti ja hypin edes takaisin. Se on ihan alusta asti pitänyt semmoista ääntä, niin kuin joku rapistelisi sipsipussia koko ajan. Se on... Se... Toi on vielä selkeämpi ääni kuin yksikään niistä tupla-äänistä, mitä tää on pitänyt. Toi oli niin selkeä. Toi kuulosti siltä niin kuin mulla olis... Toi kuulosti siltä niin kuin... mikä se on? Tuo kuulosti siltä niin kuin kuulokkeiden johto ei olisi kunnolla kiinni. Joo, ei siinä mennytkään kuin 3,5 tuntia sitä, että joku rapistelee näkymätön sipsipussia non-stoppina. Hyvä kun kuuntelee, katsoo niitä kaikkia kutskeneja, mitä tässä ehti olemaan, niin kaikki ne kutskene kuulostaa tältä. Mut joo, kyllä se on ihan striimi-alusta ollut. Heti kun striimi ensimmäiseksi menee päälle, se main-menun musiikki kuulostaa siltä niin kuin olisi mikrofoni tai kuulokejohto huonosti kiinni. Niin et siitä kuuluu koko ajan sen ääni. Okei, cool. Mitä vittua voisin voinut tossa tehdä? Mä en ehtinyt edes liikkuu. What was that all about? Ai niin jo perkele. Resident Evil 4:ssakin on laiva. Mä olin unohtanut ihan kokonaan. Kyllä Leonilla pelates tää olla. No kai siis, jos sitä nyt joku olisi saatana sanonut, niin kai mä sillä asialla olisin tehnyt jotakin. En mä tiedä, mä elän vaan ihan täysin sen hyväksyneenä, että ihmiset pitää mun striimien äänenlaatua vaan niin uskomattoman shaisena, että se on normi. Tai sitten tietysti toinen yhtä todennäköinen vaihtoehto on se, että ei näitä mun juttuja kukaan tää oikeesti edes kuuntele. I mean. Why would they? Viimeinkin mä sain tän. Ja takaisin. Apua! Ota se. Miksi sulla on sun kaverin vauva? Pitäisikö mun soittaa poliisille? Kaverin luona käymässä, niin. Likely story. Ja ihan vaan niinku... kaverin luona käymässä ja ihan vaan niinku sattu tulee mukaan. Takin taskussa. Ja et lunnashakemusta ei ole vielä lähetetty niinkö? Onnistui osumaan siihen sinne. Mun saa pullia sitten. Jos pidät jotain typerää harniska naamio päällä, niin ihan oma vika on. Mikä tämmösen hissi-idea on? Miksi tekee tuosta ihmeen kieppumista? Käytetäänkö missään oikeesti tollasta laitetta? Toi vaikuttaa vaan onnettomuudelta, joka odottaa tapahtumistaansa. Tässä rikotaan ihan hyviä ennätyksiä silleen niinku, että tässä on nyt toi ääniongelmia, mitä on ollut ennen kuin kukaan on huomauttanut mulle asiasta yhtään mitään, niin parhaimmat on ollut joku melkein 5 tuntia sitä, että ääne kuuluu tuplana. Nyt 3,5 tuntia sitä, että joku avasi vain jotain Infinite-paperipussia siellä taustalla. Ja joskus kauan aikaa sitten mä ehdin striimata varmaan jonkun tunnin silleen, että mun mikrofoni ei ollut kiinni. Tai ainakaan kunnolla kiinni. Sitten joku tuli kysyä, että minkä takia mute striimi. Niin. Mut siitä on kyllä jo pitkä aika, kun se tapahtui. Wow, meniköhän nuo herpit oikealla tavalla sekaisin, kun mä laitoin ne ylös alasin. Tai toinen oli toisinpäin ja toinen oli toisinpäin. Nyt mä myrkytyn. Ei tommosesta voi selvitä. Mä muistan, että tää laivaosuus oli ihan perseestä, mutta ehkä mä muistan väärin. En mä nyt ainakaan Oh no. Anteeksi mut mitä vittua. Anteeksi mut ihan oikeesti mitä vittua. Jesus fucking Christ, apua. What the fuck? Ai. Jesus. Ken oli siinä kaikki. Millä tavalla tää nyt voi mennä vielä vituiksi? Okei, toi onneksi toimii silleen, että se spavnaa siihen vaan lähimmän. on minuutti aikaa ehtiä sinne, missä me äsken oltiin. Joo, ei. Ai saatana, okei, never mind, fuck me. Vitu siis hyvä satamaa olla, herra jestas. Kokonainen tommonen saakeli sotalaiva uppos sinne nokka edellä. Ui saakeli pelästyi. Joo, siinä oli hyvin hyvin lyhyt visiitti tuo R4 laivaosuudessa. Ihan kokonaan unohtanut tosiaan, että se oli tämmönen laivasektio. Okei, mä muistan, että tästä Stadan osuudesta näköjään ihan hirveästi mitään.
Is that all, stranger?
Pari bossia ja sit se Leon takkimies.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
Tännehän jää vaikka kuinka paljon vielä tilaa. Voi pojat. Tilaa on tuhlattavaksi asti.
Thank you. Is that...
No niin. Nyt on oikein nätisti laitettu.
Thank you.
Mä haluaisin vaan isomman salkun, mutta mulla ei ole varaa siihen.
What are you selling?
Eikä toi myy sitä mulle. What? Oh, fuck off then. No eipä mulla sulta nyt mitään ostettavaakaan ole. Kai mä sit vaan... Hetkinen, tarviiks muodesta tallentaa? Eiks tää loput tää chapteri tähän? Ei vissi. Älä siinä huutele. Oh my god. Ei, tuo puolella on joku. Se me tonne pääse. Wow! Deflektasi tuossa samalla nuolen. Tuo mulkku loppuu heti. Voi paska. Muuten Adam-puukkoa. On kans vähän omanlaisensa veitsi. Muistaakseni näistä R4 puukoista, niin niistä oli ihan oikeassa olemat versiot. En muista, oliko peräti ihan niinku oikein R-lisenssillä. Fuck it. Tai ainakin tokeni. Saakeli räjähtävä nuoli suoraan naamaa. What? Saakeli teräskallo. Wow, toi yksi puukoisku meni vaan läpitte. Saakeli E-frame viholliset. Sieltä tuli Cat's-Eye. Saadaan se siihen kissapatsaan, ja sitten puuttuu vielä 3. Tää alue ei ainakaan näytä, että täällä olisi mitään. Menisin sanoa, että hitto kun mulla ei oo mitään räjähteitä, mutta onhan mulla. Mulla on nää räjähdenuolet. Fuck off. Tää on ihan perseestä, miten paljon nää tankkaa damagea. Mä en tiedä, että onko tää peli nyt taas niinku mennyt sinne professional modelle asti, kun... Mä en nyt ihan hirveen montaa kertaa tässä on kuollut. Mä en oikein tiedä, että kuinka paljon sun täytyy selviytyä ja mitä kaikkea sun pitää tehdä, että tää peli nostaa itseänsä professionaalille. Pitääkö siinä olla joku tietty akkurasy tai jotain? Nyt tulee tää bossi. Mä en muistanut, että nää tulee tässä. Ei tässä nyt voit vielä tulla sitä bossia. Ei. Kyllä tää on vielä eri paikka. Tässä pakko joku bossi on tulla. Ai! Mä tiesin, mä en oikein voi tehdä tolle mitään. Ai. Mä just talleisin. Ai saakeli. Se oli mun selän taakse. Jep, moro. Nää ottaa ihan helvetisti hittiä, jopa nää perusviholliset. Saakeli 3 haulikon-shottia ihan point blankilta eikä mitään. Mä tiedän, että mä olisin voinut ampua sen pistolillakin alas, mutta toi huvitti mua enemmän. What? Oh my fucking god. Loppuu tila. No niin joo, tää oli se mihinkä Leon ja Ashley kolaroi. Mä muistelenkin, että tässä Adan-moodissa mulla on ehkä eniten ollut ongelmaa sen kanssa, että inventoritila loppuu kesken. Miten nyt mä saan tehtyä sen ihmeen kissapatsaan loppuun? Kannatti kattoo. Kannatti käydä hakee sinne. Tai ostaa se kartta, niin pääsi hakemaan noin aarteet tuolta. Olisin varmaan ikinä huomannut. Yksi on tuossa kyllä ikkunassa ja... Tuossa alussa niin ei mulla käynyt mielessäkään lähteä takaisinpäin. Mut Ada tuleekin tänne ikkunan läpi katosta, et... Ei! Perkele! Takaisin, siellä oli jotain poimittavaa. No.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade! Ada! Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time. Leon S. Kennedy, perhaps the most essential part of this mission. This story wouldn't be complete without him and his formidable survival skills. He has what it takes to survive against overwhelming odds. I've seen him do it before. And he's improved since then. Practically a genius, He has smarts and he knows how to use them. On top of that, his service as a government agent has toughened him up. I'll work behind the scenes to make him think he's the primary player here, though it may be naive of me to think that'll be easy. Considering the involvement of both Sadler and Krauser, the possibility of unforeseen problems is there. But I need him in the supporting role for me to achieve my goals. I'll do whatever it takes to keep him in his place and make this all go smoothly. Of course, his role didn't exist at all until a few months ago. Back then, my role was much simpler too. But that was before the President's daughter was abducted and Leon was dispatched alone to find her. Talk about a major script revision. I don't think I need to worry. Leon's been through worse and always comes up smelling like roses. His consistent luck is part of the reason why I have absolute and unshakable faith in my vision of what's in store for him.
Smooth like a baby's butt. 3:33:07. Olisi pitänyt olla vielä 33 sekuntia. Niin. No, täydellinen.
Report. Time is almost up.
Krauser's dead.
Really? Leon doesn't die easily. That's fine. We can use him to clean up Sadler for us. We'll let them fight it out. Neither one of them will manage to come out unharmed.
Easier said than done.
Either way, it's your job to clean up what's left of them when the fight is over. Don't forget who is running the show. Whatever happens, we can't let either of them live to see tomorrow. Our goal is to retrieve the sample. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
Tuleeko tässä chapterista 2 bossia? Tää on kuitenkin viimeinen chapteri. Ja mä tiedän, että tässä on nyt ainakin 2 bossia vielä tulossa.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all, stranger?
73 tonnia. Tää on vähän turha. Miksi ikinä haluaisit tässä pelissä joku skope, joka on ihan helvetisti toi tarkempi, kun ei kuitenkaan viholliset niin kaukana on.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that...
Se on kaikki niinku on tohon pisteeseen asti ihan täydellisessä Tetriksessä, mutta sitten tähän tuli yhtäkkiä noin paljon ylimääräistä tilaa.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
On se tää nyt oikein.
Thank you. What are you selling?
Niin saatanasti inventory spacea taas sitten. Helvetisti inventory spacea plus hitosti ylimääräistä rahaa. Noniin. Nyt on niinkun taas aivan mintis. Katsotaan mitä tää näyttää tää skope. Parempi zoomi. Voi pojat. Exactly what I needed. Pysty kattoo tätä jätkää suoraan silmään, kun mä ammuu sen. Oh no. Not this fucker. Oh no! The worst part is I just spent like fucking 10 minutes arranging my inventory. This sucks. Oh yeah, JJ is a right asshole. Mike! Okay, let's buy everything again.
What are you selling?
Yay!
What are you selling? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all?
I seem to have forgotten most of everything about Ada's campaign. Like, I didn't remember that there was a whole section on a ship. Like, when I think about all the Resident Evil games that take place, at least at some point, on like a large cruiser or a ship or something, I've never remembered Resident Evil 4. I completely forgot that there was an entire section in Ada's campaign where you fight off a fucking battleship. Did not remember that.
Come.
Let's hopefully not repeat that terrible mistake. Oh, I thought he's not gonna come, but okay. There he is. Fucking shield guys. They're the absolute worst. I think they can also whip you with the minigun. I'm pretty sure that they can do that. Though I'm not sure if they do that in 5 or already in this. But most definitely they do that in 5. But not entirely sure if they already did that in Resident Evil 4. Like, I can clearly remember being whipped with the ammo belt of a minigun. Oh, come on. Also, I didn't really actually need that money. I already bought everything Merchant has to offer. Unless he decides to offer me like a fucking RPG or something. I very much doubt it. I do not enjoy the enemies though. They are quite persistent. Also, I don't enjoy that! Jesus Christ! I have 1 health! Holy shit! Oh, you absolute piece of shit. Oh, that's a very bad time. Start reloading your shotgun. You know, it's funny. Back in the days of Resident Evil forums, I remember quite clearly Spike making a thread about your run, like anybody's run on Resident Evil 4 on the professional difficulty. Like, it was a thread where he asked if people would post their runs. Like, just any run on professional. And back then, I didn't have anything that I could have used to record, you know, my back then PlayStation 2. This is the PS3 version. This is the HD version. Of course, you can't really tell. It doesn't look as HD as you would expect. The cutscenes look very nice, and if you compare this like side by side to the PS2 version, you will see the difference. But yeah, this is the HD version. This is the PlayStation 3 version. That's why I'm playing the Japanese version of this game, because the only way of getting Resident Evil 4 HD on a PS3 physical is to have the Japanese version, and every single Resident Evil game I have is physical, so that's the only reason I'm playing the Japanese version. Otherwise I would definitely play the English one, but you know, at least RE4 doesn't have any extravagant puzzles or anything, so it really doesn't matter if you play it in Japanese or not, especially when the cutscenes are still in English. Yeah, I do remember. That's why I told you about the thing with Resident Evil Village, that finally I understand how you felt. Like, I've never felt as betrayed by a game company as I felt with Resident Evil Village. Like, that game was a fucking shit show. It was a travesty. It's fucking disgustingly bad. Like, at least, though I can see why you wouldn't, you know, enjoy Resident Evil 4. But at least Resident Evil 4 is coherently written. Like, Village explains nothing. It literally explains not a single thing. Like how the virus works. What even is the virus? How did it make it work? Like what like everything about the story of Village is just so badly written. And nothing is explained to you until the final freaking 30 minutes of the game where they just dump the entire lore in your face and it still doesn't make sense and it's very annoying. Like, at least RE4 follows a coherent plot from beginning to end. Unlike that goddamn piece of shit. Like, gameplay-wise, Village is okay. It's generic, but it's okay. And I would actually probably enjoy Village more if they did it like an entire rewrite. If they gave the game an entire rewrite. Like, just keep everything, just change dialogue, change the files, tweak the plot a little bit. You don't even have to tweak the things that happen in the game. Just make them make more sense. Like, holy shit. The game is written by a fucking 5-year-old. It's ridiculous. It's like Paul Anderson level of fanfic writing, that game. Like, I'm still actually angry about that fucking game. Especially when that one game fucks the entire lore of the series. Like, they actually... Like, they actually ruin everything from Resident Evil 1 onwards. Story-wise, with that game. Like, it retcons the entire fucking series, and it's so stupid. Gotta get that stab at Paul Anderson in, huh? Yeah. I mean, whenever I get the chance. But, like... Even though the movies made a lot of money, and some people, for some reason, enjoyed them, I guess. Like, why else would they have made as much money as they did? You can't deny that Paul Anderson doesn't know shit about writing. Like, it's incredible how even the final movie, like, absolutely forgets everything that happens in the past movies. Like, 6 movies in. You go to the 6th movie, and for some reason, it completely forgets what happens in the last 5 movies. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, how do you make such a fucking mistake? It's not even a mistake, it's almost intentional how he just decided to ignore the entire plotline he had written for... How long was the movie series? How many years did it take? The first one came in, like... Okay, I have them on my shelf right now. I can check the years on the covers. Okay, the first one came out in... But you can't tell me that there is no... There's no year on this. There has to be. There's always like a... Oh, there it is. 2002. The first came out 2002. Last one, the final chapter, came out 2016. So it was a story. 14 years in the making. Sure, I didn't enjoy the story. The story was quite shit. It was a fucking $1 billion fanfic. But at least it followed its own story, you know? The story followed its own story. Okay, sounds stupid, but follow me here. At least it followed the, you know, the plot from one movie to the next. Somewhat. Of course, it was full of plot holes because they couldn't afford the same actors. And they just had to drop characters between movies for stupid-ass reasons. But even then, the movies kind of follow their own plot. Until the 6th movie, that's like 14 years in the making, the whole story. And then they just go like, fuck it. Whatever, we don't care about what happens in the last 5 movies. We're gonna retcon like half of them in one movie. So that we can make a plot twist that still doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, the story was stupid, and I fucking hated it. But at least, it, you know, it was consistent. It may have been bad, but it was consistently bad. But the fucking final one was just a slap in the face to even the people who actually enjoyed the movies. Like, how can you follow a movie series for 14 years only to find out that in the last movie, the writer, the sole fucking piece of shit idiot who owns the franchise, decided that, hey, you know the story that you have been following for this time? Fuck you. I'm just gonna rewrite everything in 5 minutes. Just watch me. Like, seriously, it almost felt intentional how he just ignored everything, and my heart just skipped a fucking beat. Thank you, Mark Gregory. Thanks for the follow, but Jesus Christ, I'm sitting here alone talking about horror movies, playing a horror game in my apartment, and then I just hear laughing in the corner of the room. Holy Jesus, fuck me, that scared the living shit out of me. Jesus fucking Christ. There's nothing scary about the movies I'm talking about. There's nothing scary about this game. But the entire, you know, there's still something in the horror genre that just keeps you kind of on edge at all times. Then you just hear that fucking laughing. Need to take a break and change your pants? Who said I was wearing pants? And then he destroyed Monster Hunter, from what I've heard. I have the movie. I was supposed to watch it with friends. And I was an idiot and bought it from the Microsoft store. Never buy anything, ever, from the Microsoft store. That storefront is shit. And it just refuses to play it. And I can't even refund it. So, that was a fucking $15 wasted. Yes, hello, Mark Gregory. Thanks for the absolute pants-shitting moment you just caused me. It was definitely a thing that happened. I like how Ada just does like a little backflip when she gets off the what's that? What's that called? The rail thing she's holding on to. I don't fucking know. I know what it is. I just forget the word, okay? Shut up. Zipline. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Brain. Ah, there it is. Oh, come on. Got him. These guys are in the process of getting me. Unless I manage to end their miserable undead lives. Where are you? Oh yeah, I was in the middle of talking about that one Resident Evil 4 professional thread on Resident Evil forums back in the day. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so the funny thing is, back in the day, I didn't have anything to record a professional run on the game, so I just kept not doing a professional run of this game, like, ever. Like, I wanted to do a pro run, but I also wanted to have it on video as my first time doing that. Just so I could post it on that thread. Time passed, I still didn't have any way of recording from my back then PlayStation 2. And then my PlayStation 3, that I also had the game on, pooped entirely. And took away the saves that I had. So I couldn't have played professional if I wanted to, because I would have had to play the game on normal again to unlock professional. So that went out the window. And then the forums went out the window as well. And, you know, I just never got around to playing this game on professional. Again, I still didn't play this on professional because I am continuing from that point in the past. Like, whatever I just told is like fucking how many years in the past? 10? Over 10 years. Over 10 years ago the thread was made. And for the reason of that one thread, I never played this game on professional. I don't know. The story didn't really have any point. Kinda wanted to get that out. I just find it funny how all that happened. Oh yeah. Being on those forums was one of the best things about being a teenager and a young adult back in the day. Like, that was the one thing every time I got out of school and eventually later on out of work, it was the first thing I ever checked when I got back home. I went to the forums, checked the new threads, answered to like every one of them. Got shot by a JJ apparently. But yeah, those were some good times. I'm still holding on to the chronological timeline I made of Resident Evil though. I posted it on Reddit, and they made it part of the Resident Evil Reddit wiki. So, you know, at least something came out of that. I still keep updating it with every new Resident Evil release. So I'm not sure if I already added Infinite Darkness. I still need to watch it. I haven't actually seen it. Though I do have Netflix, so I could watch it anytime. don't think there's anything else to be picked up at the bottom of this. What is this? What is this? Weird little stronghold. Okay, how do I get up? Oh, there it is. Ladder. Oh no, not you again. Just killed you. Now that forum was actually part of a lot of the most important years of my life, I guess. Finishing up high school, getting my first job, and you know, having some entertainment when I got off duty every day. Actually, my time in the army, I actually checked the forums. Not really daily, because of the schedule of the armed forces, but still, when I had the time, even then, I did go and check on the forums. Only then there were so many new posts when I hadn't checked in for a few days. Finland has an army? I'm not sure if that's being sarcastic. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Ow. We have pikemen. Basically, yes. No, okay, this is about Infinite Darkness. I thought it was so-so, not great like Degeneration, but not terrible. It's worth at least one viewing. Yeah, and I'm most likely going to watch it anyway, because it's Resident Evil and I'm already too deep. Though, I must say that after Village, I am not as excited about new game releases in the series. I'm terrified about what they will do to Resident Evil 4 if the rumors hold true. The rumors about a possible Resident Evil 4 remake. If they're going to remake this game, they're most likely going to retcon so many things to include that fucking shitty-ass final boss of Resident Evil Village. That, surprise surprise, was a fucking overarching villain of the entire series, because fuck you. You and your stupid lore. Who even cares? Everything was because of Mother Miranda. Mike! Rest in peace, Mike. One of the most memorable situations when a helicopter goes down in a Resident Evil game. Even though, you know, it's an almost guaranteed thing. Or well, at least it was an almost guaranteed thing until they decided to go full on realistic. We are so edgy and cool. We're making serious stories about families and children and the fucking family values and all shit. We're gonna make super realistic super relatable games from now on. We're gonna be so serious about this series now. Like, Resident Evil was a fun series when it didn't take itself too seriously. Like, most of these games are just silly. Like, the stories are silly, the characters are silly, but it's still enjoyable. But after Resident Evil 7, they just decided that realism and realistic stories is what it matters. But when they try to do like super realistic things, it just gets even more silly, but not in a good way. Like it's like a 5-year-old, or okay, maybe not 5-year. It's like a middle schooler trying to write a horror story. Like, they try to be so edgy about everything, and it's so dark and so sad, and then it just becomes an entire fucking Grinch fest to watch and listen to. So if that is the future of Resident Evil, I am not sure if I'm ever going to keep following this series after Village. Vampires and werewolves, super realistic apparently. Well, you know what I mean. Like, they try to make a very serious story. And they try to make everything look realistic. But then they completely forget that it's Resident Evil and nothing about these games is realistic whatsoever. They are going to make DLC for Village. I'm not sure what the DLC would be about. Would it be Rose's adventures after the games? Would it be, I don't know, Ethan for surviving some cataclysmic event again? Would it be Chris doing Chris things? Like, I don't know. Nor do I really care. But I'm still... It's like a fucking train wreck. You just have to keep looking. You can't look away. So I still kind of want to know what happens. I hate myself for it. And I hate the writers for it. But I need to know. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to suffer through all of that so you people don't have to. Like, at least... Oh shit, cutscene.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
She almost stabbed him in the dick, though.
Sorry, Ada.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
That's a very nice looking set piece here. Like this dangling lamp. This old table with a typewriter on it. It almost seems like it's from a completely different game. Looks very nice. kind of makes me wish that Resident Evil 3.5 would have become a thing. I wonder where the series would be if the 3.5 had become the actual RE4. At this point, I'm just pretty much waiting for a Code Veronica remake, and that's it. I played RE7 at the insistence of my EX, who adored it, but it did nothing for me. And as a result, I never bothered with Village. I loved 7, but I still fucking loathe Village. This. Like... RE7 still had that feeling, that silly feeling. Like, especially the End of Zoe bonus chapter. That was fucking amazing. That was one of the most fun times I've had with Resident Evil in last many years. It was just super silly fun. Like, you just go around punching things. Fucking... mold people, having wrestling matches with Joe. It was a very fun mode. It was short and it was just a bonus chapter, so it being so over the top is okay for me. Like, it's completely different from what the main game was like, but the gameplay was just so fun. So much fun. Like, with that, it seems they still had, like, that kind of an adventurous spirit when making new things for the series. Like, they still made something that was like, yeah, people would think this is silly, but it's silly fun. But then they just throw all that out the window when they make Village, and then they just decide that only very serious stories should be told with this medium, and that's just fucking stupid. Especially when whoever the writers were for Village clearly didn't know shit about writing. Minkä pelin gameplay on silly fun? End of Zoe, RE7 DLC. Played 7 until the first battle with Mia, but just never felt the urge to go back to it. Wait, until the first battle with Mia? Like, the very beginning of the game? I've beaten 7 3 times now, I think. And it is one of my favorites in the series. Like, it's up there in my personal top 5. But as you might remember, my top 3 is already quite weird for anyone, really. Like, who else has ever thought of Dead Aim as one of the best Resident Evil games? Probably only me. But it's still a very good game. And I will stand by my statement. Oh, the boss fight is coming. I should probably save. Not entirely sure how far I was in. I'd have to find the spot where I left off on YouTube to show you. If it was the first fight with Mia, like, do you mean like the first fight when you first see Mia? Like the very first time you see her crawling up the stairs from the basement and attacking you with the knife? Or did she have a chainsaw? She may have had a chainsaw. I actually don't remember. It wasn't a cave.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Well, you meet Mia later on in a cave. I don't remember if you fight her. I don't think you actually fight her. Like, you find her in the caves. then she gets grabbed again and taken away. Like, you fight Mia at the very beginning of the game, where she crawls up the stairs and fights you, and then Jack just beats the shit out of you and he drags you unconscious to the dining table. And then the second time you fight her is in the boat, or the giant ship, the crashed ship, where if you didn't choose Mia, if you chose Zoe over Mia, then you are going to have a boss fight with Mia. But that was quite close to the end of the game, actually, the second battle. Fighting Jack both in the house and in the garage. Yeah, so at least you have gotten through the first Mia battle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't fight Mia in the caves. Maybe you are just confusing the two events. The Mia fight in the house and the time you meet her in the caves. But if you got to the part where you meet her in the caves, that was like about halfway through the game, I think. Hei vaan, Marsu.
What are you
Etkö sä ole
selling?
pelaamassa SCPtä? Niin ja tosiaan Heiva Roosen myös. Christ.
What are you buying?
I'm breaking down.
What are you buying? Is that all, stranger?
But going back to the Code Veronica remake, if they ever decide to do that, even though they did say they have no plans of doing that. But I think that game really needs a remake. Like, I just can't stand the original. It's very annoying in so many ways. Like, I still like the story a lot. So it would be very nice if they remade that and just gave it a good treatment and made it a good game again. I would enjoy that. But from what the rumors say, they're probably going to make a Resident Evil 4 remake next.
Thank you.
And I'm pretty sure they're just gonna fuck this game up as well. Like, I have no faith after Village. It's no faith whatsoever. Especially if the rumors are true and they booted the first team that was making the remake of 4. Because from what I remember about the rumors stated that the original team wanted to make it as close to the original as possible, and the higher-ups at Capcom said no, you have to make new story elements, and well, not new story elements, you have to mix up the story, is what they told. And that's bad.
Oh, Krauser, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun when I reported you dead to Wesker. Think of all the paperwork I would have to fill out if you were to show up alive.
onhan tosta Rosenin puhuttu jo. Siis tää huhuhan on ollut olemassa nyt jo varmaan ylitten vuoden. Ja mä olen itsekin puhunut siitä about suurin piirtein varmaan joka toisessa Resident Evil striimissä. I really don't like this battle. Like, I don't like this battle at all. It's a very, very annoying battle. I fucking hate this. It's such a small space where you have to fight this fucker. And it's all QTEs. It's not as bad as the Leon fight with Crosser, where you have to just mash buttons to win the game. But I still don't like this battle. This is very annoying. Olen liian känni muistaakseni. Humaloitunut Roseni on saapunut paikalle. Jesus Christ. Hopefully they don't rewrite 90% of the story like they did with Resident Evil 3. I don't think they really did rewrite the story with 3. They just didn't really use the alternate routes. Like, yeah, they changed the fate of Brad a little bit. But that didn't really overall change anything in the series. They gave Nikolai a little bit different of an ending. But that, again, doesn't really change anything in the series. They skipped the clock tower, which is annoying, but, you know, overall, though annoying, it's to me it's almost as bad as how they skipped large sections of the lab in Resident Evil 2 remake. They did rewrite how Hunter Gammas were made, which was annoying considering how many other games actually use Hunter Gammas. They did give Tyrell a lot more story, which I actually thought was nice. It was nice seeing more of the supporting cast of the UBCS. Mikhail still had his heroic death. Nemesis still got evaporated by a railgun, which this time was so awkwardly named. I didn't like the new name. It was so fucking stupid. But it was cool. I thought the new forms of Nemesis and the railgun design itself were all pretty cool. I especially liked the dog form of Nemesis in the remake. I don't know. I don't think it necessarily changed anything overall. I'm just hoping they don't change the Resident Evil 4 story overall so much that it would forcefully fit into the narrative that Village started, because again, Village tried to retcon like the entire series, which is really fucking annoying and stupid. Oh my god. I don't like this battle. I fucking hate this battle so much. Excluding Jill's visit to the police station and skipping the clock tower are my biggest complaints about it. Yeah, at least Carlos and since in the original Jill only like found Marvin passed out, so Jill didn't really interact with other people in RPD anyway. But yeah, at least Carlos and Tyrell go to the RPD, so that section still exists, even though it's different people doing that. So I was fine with that. But yeah, the clock tower battle was a really weird omission. Like, why did they not have that in the game? What was the reasoning? I just don't really get. Oh, and they skipped the park as well. The park area and the clock tower were completely skipped. AKA, there was no battle with Gravedigger. I still think they could have just added a section where, because Carlos was coming from the clock tower at the end of the Nemesis second floor battle. And I still think they could have like added a section where you play as Carlos through the park area, fight Gravedigger, and then go through the clock tower only to find Jill beating Nemesis outside. Like, they could have just changed the story as it was already changed, but add more. It just feels weirdly rushed to skip the entire section. Yeah, I enjoy both Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes. Like, I actually personally prefer Resident Evil 3 remake, maybe just because I enjoy the story of Resident Evil 3 more. But I do enjoy both of the games, but I'm still annoyed at both of them for skipping large parts of the original games. Like, for example, the Resident Evil 2 remake just completely skips the alternative campaigns. Like, sure, there is the alternative campaign in the remake as well, but it's literally the same. Nothing is changed. Like, it's not even close to how it was in the original, and it's very annoying. Also, that they skipped the entire section in the labs is kind of annoying. And then when fans asked if they would add like a Carlos section as a DLC, then they just straight up go, no, there's not gonna be any DLC for this game, we are done with Resident Evil 3. Like, it's almost like Capcom themselves didn't really enjoy having to make a Resident Evil 3 remake, which is very weird, considering it was an outsourced company that did a bulk of the work. So Capcom didn't really have to deal with the remake itself themselves, since M2 did a lot of the work. But then Capcom just thought that, hey, we should focus on making this multiplayer game that is doomed to fail. Then, when people didn't really play it, unsurprisingly, then Capcom just abandons that game as well, which was a very bad situation, because there were still a lot of people who enjoyed Resistance, and I can understand that. Like, Resistance was Dead by Daylight, but with Resident Evil, and I think that's a cool concept. They could have done more with that. They could have done a continuous slew of DLC, like more characters, more enemies, more maps, more everything. But then, when the game didn't, like, break the bank in a fucking week, Capcom just goes, yeah, M2, fuck off, stop developing this atrocity, and just abandon it, and abandon the fans who are still enjoying it. Fuck 'em. Which was also a very bad call. And now they are wasting their time on Resident Evil Reverse. I don't even fucking know why. Like, everybody hates it. People are already hating on it. The beta was terrible. It's just PvP deathmatch with a Resident Evil skin, and every asset in that fucking game is flipped from every other RE engine using Resident Evil. So it's just a fucking AAA asset flip. And Capcom is even giving it more time in the oven. Like, they are pushing it to 2022. For God knows why. They should have just forgotten the fucking game exists. It's so fucking stupid. I don't understand why they are wasting their time on Reverse. And why did they give boot to M2? I think M2 did quite a fine work with Resident Evil 3 for what I assume limited time that Capcom gave them. Yeah, I know that there was originally no plan to include the A-B scenario, which again, even though they did include them, which was a nice addition, I admit that it was a nice addition, but still, even the thought of excluding them was, to me, disgusting. Almost as disgusting as completely disregarding the active time choices in Resident Evil 3. Like, cutting the A and B scenarios from RE2, to me, is as bad as cutting the alternate routes in Resident Evil 3. Like, I think they did a disservice to both of the games. That's just my opinion, though, but, you know, that's how I feel. Yeah, second run was more or less an emergency afterthought. It's nice that they added it, but it's still not enough, because it's literally the same. And even still, when playing through the game as Leon or as Claire, you still fight the same bosses. Like, it's really annoying how both Leon and Claire fight the same first form Birkin. Like, in the original RE2 that I actually played, I played the originals when doing this, you know, thing that I'm doing right now, where I play through the entirety of the Resident Evil series. When I played through the originals, you could, like, I just reminded myself of how much care was put into the original RE2, how the characters interacted with elements of their of the other one stories, like how the stories overlapped, how Leon did things that affected Claire and vice versa. Like, that was really cool how they did that on a fucking PS1. And then they can't do it on modern systems? Like, how? Why? The RE2 remake was in the oven for so long. They had so much time to think things through. And then they just, I don't know. It just feels very weird.
That's a large thing you have there. But I don't like it when men play rough.
Completely forgot that there was that innuendo section. That was quite a funny that Ada made then. Just a few Ghost Survivor scenarios would have made me somewhat happy. In what? RE3 or 2? I mean, Ghost Survivors was one of the best additions to the RE2 remake. I think that was a very good call. That was a very interesting additional content piece. Like, you could see these, you know, what-if scenarios with multiple side characters. That was really cool. But yeah, with RE3, it's a sad thing that they scrapped mercenaries as well. Like, with RE2, they had Tofu, they had Hunk, they added fucking Ghost Survivors. Then with 3, they just cut mercenaries, which was really just a bummer.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Yeah, they could have added Ghost Survivors for, like, I don't know, maybe not Tyrell, but maybe what was that Carlos's friend's name? Murphy Seeker. They could have wait, or was Murphy some other character? No, yeah, I think it was Murphy. That Carlos's friend that gets shot the moment you see him. Like they could have added a Ghost Survivor scenario for him. Maybe a Ghost Survivor scenario for Dario. Just for shits and giggles, Barry. Because you know how Barry was a character in the original Resident Evil 3. And actually, in the official Resident Evil comics, you can see Barry... Like, there is an actual story of Barry fighting through a... I think it was a psychiatric clinic that Barry fights through in Raccoon City when the outbreak starts. Like, before he gets to the chopper and saves Jill and Carlos. Like, that was a very fun extra story in the comics. Like, they could have... Okay, of course, Capcom probably doesn't even remember that there were comics about the Resident Evil series. But they could have just added some kind of a Barry moment, you know? But yeah, maybe like Dario trying to find his family. And yeah, Brad going through a situation before getting absolutely mauled by zombies. A Marvin scenario, yeah, that would have been cool as well. Yeah, so much they could have added, and then they just abandoned the game, which was sad. It's like Resident Evil is one of the biggest money makers for Capcom right now. And they're only focusing on stupid shit like Reavers. Like, why does Reavers even exist? It's a fucking shit show. And they fucking dare to say that Resident Evil Reavers is for the fans. It's for the 25th anniversary. It's to celebrate 25 years of Resident Evil. By what? Asset flipping the last 3 games you made. That's celebrating 25 years of history with the series. It's just so fucking bad. Really see it as Ubisoft level decision making, yeah. Speaking of Ubisoft, have you seen the Prince of Persia remake? Like, holy fucking shit, that game looks garbage. Christ. The Prince of Persia deserves more.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Leon, now!
Let's go!
Wait, the Prince of Persia remake has been shelved? Yeah, it was a remake of the first 3D one. Was Sands of Time the first 3D one? If so, then yes. Remake of that. But the game looked awful. Like, it looked like a fan Unity project. Like, I know that Unity can be used to make good-looking games and actually competent games. But the Prince of Persia remake they were making, it looked like a fan-made remake with some fan Unity project. It's what it looked like. It looked horrendous. It looked clunky as hell. You should check the trailer on YouTube or something. I didn't know it was shelved. But the thing that Ubisoft did was... It was actually using the Assassin's Creed engine, which surprised me because the game looked so much worse. Like, the latest Assassin's Creed looks gorgeous. And how the Prince of Persia remake looked was a fan Unity project. So, there was already a great discrepancy with those. And when I read more about that, it turns out Ubisoft had outsourced making this remake of a beloved game to their Indian section that had previously only made mobile games. Like, it was Ubisoft India or something that they gave the project to. And they had made like 5 mobile games prior to that. So it's like, why? Why? Why would you do that? Was delayed indefinitely back in February. Okay, understandable. The fan backlash was harsh, to say the least. But of course, Ubisoft being Ubisoft, they probably took it as, oh, you don't want a Prince of Persia remake then? Okay, then we will not make one ever, because you said that you don't want it. Like, no. No. I'm not even a fan of Prince of Persia. I've never played a single one of the series. Not the originals, not the 3D ones. Not a single Prince of Persia game ever. Oh, you can stun lock him? And of course... Oh, fuck! I completely forgot that he can fucking Hadouken me to death. With my own bullets. Just watched some footage on YouTube. Jesus, it looks like a PS2 game. It looks like a PS2 game with an HD polish. Like, it looks too HD to be a PS2 game, but it looks as clunky as a PS2 game. Of course, there are... I'm not saying every PS2 game is clunky, but it still doesn't look good. Oh, don't wrap your arms around. Oh, don't do that, you fucking perv. Jeez. I don't remember what you had to do to Sadler here. I'm pretty sure there was some very specific thing you had to do to him so he doesn't fucking tentacle rape you. Oh, that's bad. Ow. Okay, well, I guess he just doesn't care about explosions then. What a nerd. Wait, how are you not even phased by my explosions, you piece of shit? This is very annoying. I don't like this. Don't grab me, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Was there a very specific thing you had to do with him? Or did you just have to somehow hurt him enough? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hello, Wesker. Give me a sec. I'll go and... Well, I'll grab a drink after I finish this boss. Ow, my face. And I missed. And that hurts. And I'm out of health. Well, that's one death. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab that drink. Let's have some refreshing water straight from the tap. And knowing Ubisoft like I do, they'll remake it and decide to include crossovers with Predator, Terminator, Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six and Final Fantasy. Kirkasta suoraan hanasta. Hanaa suoraan kirkasta. Don't laugh at me. Oh, hello. I keep dodging by almost hitting myself with this. Just a regular Daryl Dixon with that thing. Well, I mean, it's the most effective weapon I have currently on me. Because every weapon that uses actual bullets just bounces back from him. But don't do that. The trick is to hit him. You don't have to hit him when you have splash damage. Ow, my head face. I didn't know he can hit you through the window, though I don't think there actually is one. Okay, that one I did miss. Horribly. Jesus. Okay, what are you doing, sir? Oh my god. Oh, well. Okay, that's a very annoying grapple move that the boss can make. He holds on to you for so long, it takes like half of your health. Guess I can just do this. Ow. Fuck you. Oh, wait, what? You can't do that through walls, you cheater. Okay, cool. Ow. Oh, well, that missed horribly. Okay, cool, bye! Oh shit, I can't pick that up, fuck! The fuck was that all about? Jesus Christ. Don't you dare. Where are you even? Missed. Ow. You have ugly eyes, Jeebus. Always forget that that's a two-potter. Ow! I don't like that move. Oh, come on! You do it twice? Before I can even fucking move. Rude. And very unfair.
Thank you. This is going to be hard to explain at customs.
Ada!
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old. You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
Never noticed how similar Sadler and Wesker look until now. Yeah, and they are very similar in the moves they make. Of course, both of their final forms are quite different. But both can withstand bullets and do those shadow steps. Also, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh yeah, money. That's what I need. Would very much prefer to have health, but I guess this is fine. I don't think he died. I don't think he died. How are you still alive? Thanks for the health, by the way. Yeah, I know you meant their faces, but I just thought I'd mention the fact that they also have similar moves. Like, the similarities go deeper than the skin. Yeah, Sadler is like an older Wesker. Yeah, I have better arrows than you, so fuck off. Doesn't look too good for me. Oh, fuck off. Oh, that's actually bad. You know what? I have a shotgun. Go away. Same goes to you. Game? You can suck my ass. I was already on my way out of that section. Fuck you. That's some grade A bullshit. Oh no. Shotgun save me. No, but seriously, I was already on my way out of that section. That's such absolute fucking bullshit.
Use this. Sorry, Leon. Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Hmm. Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
That's actually some really good end credit music right here. I didn't remember Ada's section had such a good end theme. Okay, now I really need to get Resident Evil 4 soundtrack on vinyl. I already have like almost half of the things. The Another Order. Yeah, it's a very stupid sounding name for Separate Ways because this is the Japanese version. Assignment Ada is also known as Ada the Spy in this one. I mean, doesn't the Another Order kinda make like some rudimentary grammatical sense? Even though it's stupid and no one would ever use it like that's not a sentence anyone would ever make. But that's Japanese for you, I guess. They try to make sense and they somehow make less of it. fucking The Another Order. Okay, there goes The Another Order. And I'm pretty sure this was a very quick one, so let's do one Ada the Spy at the end.
Have you retrieved the sample?
Not yet.
Some kind of trouble?
Sadler. He knows.
Ah. Your extraction chopper will pick you up at the rendezvous point as planned.
I'll be there.
It says something in Japanese. I have to find 5 samples. That was the entire story for this. What do we have? We have a Blacktail, I think, TMP, and the sniper rifle. Yeah, 5 Plaga samples. That is a very smooth animation, though it's quite a lot of flair for fucking nothing. Oh, you can't come up here. Well, that sucks for you, doesn't it? I just realized there's not even a difficulty setting for this mode. It's just a do or die kind of situation. Ow, my face! Jeez. That was a nice throw though. Very good roundhouse kicks. Chuck Norris would indeed be proud. Straight through the eyes. Oh, hello. Well, that's, oh no. Thank you, game developers, for lenient hitboxes. How are you still alive? Lard ass with a minigun sounds like a comedy sketch of some sort. Okay, did I still have to do this? No, I just have to activate it, I think. How do I get up? There it is. Okay, so do I... No, wait. I don't even activate it from here. I have to activate it from the door. So, I guess it just straight up opens it. Oh, it's already straight up open. Fucking whatever then. Oh, hello. Okay, upstairs. There's also a whole lot of nothing up there, so I guess upstairs. I didn't even find a plug sample yet. Oh, this might be longer than I expected. Very lenient hitboxes, holy shit. Like I quite clearly missed that. That wasn't a very good shot. Oh no 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 no. Jesus Christ. Okay, this fucking blew up, just like my FPS. Why am I not hearing an explosion? Did the dynamite really not blow up? Oh well, this is gonna be a bad thing for me. Unless I manage to destroy the shield guys with the exploding barrel here. Oh, there you are. Don't you fuck... Oh my fucking god, why would you do that, you goddamn piece of shit? You will fucking die. Your entire family will pay for this. This atrocity. Mikä ilme? Ow! By the way, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but when Ada at the end of the Separate Ways said that the virus sample would be hard to explain at customs, even though the text was in Japanese at the bottom of the screen, it still said duty free in capital letters. Like, what do you mean? Why would it be hard to explain at tax-free? Like, I can understand why they translated it to customs, because that makes the most sense. But why did it say duty-free in all caps? The Japanese text. I still haven't found a single sample, though. Oh, I think that's all the samples then. Oh, hello. Idiot with a flail. You could have just hit me with it instead of yelling something in Spanish. Why do I remember the samples having been left around the entirety of this adventure, and not just in this one area? At least there are no regenerators in here. I say that, then I'm probably gonna run into one. Okay, well, you are not. You are not the thing I was talking about, so I guess you get a pass. Get a pass at death! Oh, Jesus Christ, that's very painful. Don't do that ever again. I think he's the only one here, so he gets to die by knife. Oh yeah, you actually have to fit the plugger samples into your inventory. Don't forget that that was a thing. They don't go into key items. They're just resting here comfortably while I try to do my inventory puzzling around that. Okay, where to next? It's the one on the right. So each and every one of these seems to be a specific section of its own. It always loads the area first. Okay. Again, no regenerators, that's good. I just have to figure out how to fit all of this shit into my inventory. Okay, so I'll put those together and then... I don't know. Yeah, there's just gonna be one extra spot for nothing, I guess. I guess I could throw away the sniper scope if I can. It's not really needed here. There's not really a section of the game where you even need a sniper rifle. Ow. Why? Why do you aim in a completely... this is bad. Oh, you can't even use the giant claw to kill the Ganados. That's a slight inconvenience. Let's hope I can work around that. With my sniper rifle! Oh, there's JJ. Hello. That could have been bad. So how's the map look? I'm on the right track. I should be getting the final samples around this area. Jesus Christ, that guy just blew himself up. And myself. How did he double barrel with dynamite? That's not good. In fact, it's very deadly for me. Hello. Why do I seem to remember that there was also a big guy? I thought this guy just locked every door, so... Well, you're stuck here with me. Have fun with that. Oh no. Okay, so next sample in the door to the right. Is that gonna be like an armada of enemies? Yes, no, maybe. Or there's just one guy in the room. I guess I'm just gonna shoot him through the door then. Oh, there's more. Now they're all dead. Funny how that works. Yeah, I know. I think that may have just spawned a ton of more enemies. Well... Reload that. Or maybe not. Maybe the sound of electricity was coming from the dead guy's baton instead of some new guys just spawned in. Oh. I'm out of here. Except this is the wrong way. Okay, final section. Then it's boss time, I think. Oh no. Oh no! I don't really see any scenario where this could be worse. Oh no! That's bullshit. Double kill. Wait, did I get the last sample? No, it's still in the next one. Oh, actually ran out of ammo for a sniper rifle apparently. Well, that's gonna be a tad annoying. Let's see if I can make some extra health for myself. I would prefer health though. I mean, ammo is great, but if only I could get some health. I saw some herbs. I saw some herbs. That's gonna be a lifesaver for the final boss of this. Actually, I think the final boss of this is already coming up because I'm getting so much health items. And I still don't even have the final sample. That's gonna take 2 slots of my inventory anyway. Okay, so I guess I could upgrade my health a little bit, or see, can't take that. Can I? Let's see, can I unequip this? Then just throw it away? Yes. Sweet. Why don't you have a fish? Because this part of the game doesn't allow you to fish. I know, it's very racist like that. Gosh darn. If only I could fish. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what badness is gonna happen now? Nope, 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 nope. I wanted to do that. Didn't expect it to hurt that much. The next RE needs to have a fishing minigame. I love the fact that I actually found a fishing minigame in Resident Evil 4, the game where there is not supposed to be a fishing minigame. Like, I just, after Del Lago, I just went back to the lake, took the boat, and started shooting for fish with the harpoon. It was hilarious. I did that for like an entire hour. I just fished. Like, I was just fishing with the harpoon. It was a good time. I did enjoy it. I'm expecting that to be a quote from something famous and something I definitely should know, but for some reason it's just not ringing any bells. When has someone been told that they are in fact a fish? Wait, how can I escape from this beeping hell? Ah, yes. Oh, and there's more? Of course there's more. Why did I expect otherwise? Oh god, fucking damn. One of the random lines Arthur Morgan and John Marston say when catching a fish in Red Dead Redemption 2. Ah, yes. That explains it. I've never played RDR2. He had a stupid ass hat, also known as a helmet. Also fuck off. Go, 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 go. Oh yeah. Actually, one of the worst fishing minigames I have ever had in a video game was Far Cry 5. Like, holy shit. That was... Fuck me! I was trying to equip this fucking gun and I just wasted my full health thing. Oh my... Why can you even use those when you are already at full health? Or wait, I don't think I actually was at full health. Fuck. Well, that's still definitely bad. That's also very not good. Really, definitely not good. Nope, nope! I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die a fucking stupid ass death here. Oh, thank fuck. I thought that's like game over. The moment you fail that. Oh, got stuck in the wall. Oh, Crosser, why do you like backflipping so? Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Was there another battle against Crosshair here?
Punctual. I like that. Is Krauser there?
He's dead.
Pity. But after all, just another expendable grunt. Thanks to you, however, Umbrella's one step closer to its re-establishment. And once it is, there will be significant changes in our world. Ooh, this is a very funky end theme. Yay! Wait, did the game just ask me if I wanted to watch the end credits again? Wait, is this a different end theme? Wait. Wait, is this really an... Is this a different end theme? What? It really is. Huh. So they had like multiple funky jazz endings for the game. Then they just gave you an option to just listen through them all. Cool, I guess. I really hope all of these tracks are on the vinyl of RE4. That was a lot shorter though. Okay? So that was a...
Okay, this is the first one again. Okay, you got the drum magazine for a Chicago typewriter. I sure hope the game just saved. Let's do one Mercs run, just so that I can be sure that the game has saved. Oh no. That's what you get for sneaking around on people's. Jösses mikä ajoitus, kello 23 tuli public vetää SCP:hen. Okei. Okay. Hetkinen, kellohan on 23 ja jotain. Sehän on jo päälle. Huomattavasti päälle. Kello 12. Let me read that one comment to the end, please. That's what you get for sneaking around on people's roofs, Leon. This is what I get. This is my curse. I completely forgot. I should probably be collecting the... Ah, God, fuck! Ah, if I saw some random dude I didn't know on my roof, I'd throw a hatchet at him too. But I live in America and that's kind of just how we do things here. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit different in Spain. I don't know. No, that's not how you kick people, Leon, you fucking idiot. I don't remember what the time bonuses looked like. I don't remember where they are. I'm pretty sure many hitchhikers have killed people with hatchets. That seems to be like a tradition when you're hitchhiking. Like you have to kill at least one person with a hatchet. Wait, where are the time bonuses? Oh, one is in here. Love America. There's nothing more fun than being killed by a random hitchhiker. I always forget how fucking terrible Leon's weapons in this are. Oh what? Chicken don't count in this? That's bullshit. Oh, and that didn't count as well? Okay, cool. Oh, RE4 didn't even have the melee extra bonus. Oh wait, you don't actually get time bonuses from kills in the Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries? Oh, this is quite an old version of how this thing worked. Okay, I guess this just means it's saving onto my game saves here. Well, that's good. I don't need to beat the Mercenaries mode. I beat the main story parts of this game. The main game, Separate Ways, and Assignment Ada. I think that should be all that's to be played with Resident Evil 4 on stream. I'll probably spend some very special me time just beating the Mercenaries mode on my own at some point. But for now, that is it for Resident Evil 4. That's gonna be another game tomorrow, possibly, if I so feel. But maybe tomorrow we will go into Degeneration. Because I finally got the Resident Evil Degeneration working on the N-Gage 2.0 emulator. So that means tomorrow or possibly Monday. I hope tomorrow. I'll try to stream tomorrow. That will be Degeneration. We'll see how that game works out. But for today, I thank you all for watching, for chatting, for lurking, for whatever you've been doing. And now, after almost 7 fucking hours, I'll go to sleep. Goodbye, y'all. Until the next time.